Unique Agile definitions, number one. So if you watched my last episode where I had 100 Agile terms to know for your PMP exam, you might realize we talked about I-shaped and T-shaped and paint drip. Let's talk about these one by one. So I-shaped refers to people on Agile teams who, like the letter I, have depth, but not much breadth. Some people have deep specializations in one domain, but rarely contribute outside of that domain. These people are known in Agile communities as I-shaped people since, like the letter I, is depth but not breadth. You could think of this as the saying one trick pony. They've only got one specialization and no breadth. Now, we're going to compare this to our next definition, T-shaped people. So this is what T-shaped looks like. So T-shaped people supplement their expertise in one area with supporting but less developed skills in associated areas and good collaboration skills. In Agile teams, we look to get T-shaped people because they're able to jump in and help each other. They're able to swarm and get things done. So for example, a person who can test some areas of the product and develop different areas of the product is considered to be a T-shaped person, that versatility. A T-shaped person has a defined, recognized specialization and primary role, but has the skills, versatility, and aptitude for collaboration to help other people when and where necessary. This collaboration reduces handoffs, and the constraints of only one person being able to do the job. So it's a huge advantage when you have T-shaped people on the team. So agile teams are cross-functional, but the people often do not start off that way. A lot of people coming onto the team, they might just be able to do one thing. However, many successful agile teams are made up of generalizing specialists or T-shaped people. Some people come with that breadth of knowledge and expertise and certain specializations. So this means team members have both a focused specialty plus a breadth of experience across multiple skills rather than a single specialization. Agile team members work to develop such characteristics due to intense collaboration and self-organization to swarm and get work done quickly, which requires them to routinely help each other. A single person's throughput is not relevant. Focusing on a single person's throughput may even be harmful if it creates bottlenecks for the rest of the team. So think about it, a team where you can plug and play the members in so many different ways. That team is not held back and that team is able to move and get work done, regardless one person not being available or maybe even more. The goal is for the team to optimize the delivery of finished work to get feedback. If the customer desires great results, such as rapid feature delivery with excellent quality, the team cannot be structured just with specialist roles in an attempt to maximize resource efficiency. The team's objective is flow efficiency, optimizing the throughput of the entire team. Small batch sizes promote working together as a team. And that's how you need to be thinking about the T-shaped concept. A person who can test some areas of the product, can develop some areas of the product, that is a T-shaped person. This collaboration is priceless and it reduces handoffs. Now, let's talk about our final term here. And this is not deeply covered in the Agile Practice Guide, but it is mentioned. You've got the broken comb, which is also called a paint drip. And I stumbled on a Facebook article by Kent Beck and I quite liked it. And in that article, what was written was skilled people are good at different things and they develop interests over time. They don't plan their next focus areas. Sometimes it's completely unrelated. But what do you do when you get someone who is always exploring and is curious? They're going to develop some specialism, maybe not as fully as other specialisms. And then you get some that are not as developed and some that are. So this goes a step further. Instead of seeing people just as T-shaped, Having one specialism, you could have some minor specialisms, not as developed as others, but instead of looking at it as a purely T-shaped mindset, you could see it as being a broken comb or a paint drip. And when you're painting and you make a brush stroke at the top of the canvas, sometimes enough paint accumulates and a drip starts to roll. Well, think about that drip roll as a specialism. It's not clear how far it will go. You keep drawing the brush across the canvas regardless. And you get to the point where you have that effect. And this is how people on teams are as well. So a broken comb refers to a person with various depths of specialization in multiple skills required by the team. It's also known as a paint drip person or effect. So are you a paint drip person? That's the end of our session today. If you're looking for Agile training for your exam, you can go on down to agileprinciple.com. And I wish you all the very best on the PMP exam. The PMP exam now in 2021, it's come to accentuate a lot more Agile. And I would highly recommend you read the Agile Practice Guide and master all the 100 terms I covered in my last video. Take care and bye for now.